My colleague Rahul Srivastav, in fact, has spoken to the leader of the opposition, Arun Jaitley, just now, who has now described the UPA government as a lame duck. Listen in.
BJP has emerged as the single largest in 4 states, all set to form clear governments in 2 states. 2 states remain tight. Mr. Arun Jaitley, leader of opposition, is with us. Arunji, we can always talk about the fact that how well you have done in 2 states. But can we first talk about why you didn't better in these 2 states, which say Chhattisgarh and Delhi?
No, from the information I get, we have a clear majority in Chhattisgarh. You see, don't forget that Chhattisgarh is a state where our last 2 victories in 2003 and 2008 were also by a narrow margin, 1.5% or so. And perhaps this time also we are going to maintain that figure. That's a region of undivided Madhya Pradesh where traditionally we were not very strong. In fact, we were weaker than the Congress. And since the creation of the state, we have done exceedingly well. And as I've been pointing out, this assembly will last till 2018. So it's quite likely that the Congress wouldn't have won an election in this area in 2018 for 20 years.
But what about Delhi? Delhi, you see, you created the anti-corruption platform in 2009. And then there was that moment in 2011 when you supported Mr. Anna Hazare.
You see, the result clearly indicates, even though we are the largest, we are within a handshaking distance of a majority. Delhi is a case of a shared anti-incumbency. A new party did emerge. It certainly has caught on the imagination of some people. It may or may not be a lasting phenomena. And therefore, we are larger than them. We are ahead of them. But clearly the results indicate that the anti-incumbency got divided between the 2 of us. The Congress, on the other hand, got completely decimated.
In the last 1 year, the BJP has taken a lot of steps. Mr. Rajnath Singh took over as a new president, new team, new ways functioning, and Narendra Modi anointed as prime ministerial candidate. How do you contribute? What do you contribute to this win? Has it been a factor? We are just talking about Narendra Modi as a factor.
In political parties, you don't apportion between factors. The organizational structure of the BJP contributes to it, our cadres. Our state level leaders in each of these states had a very key role. The Congress performance had a very important role. Our national leadership had a very important role. Obviously, Narendra Modi had a very important role. Now, within the party's structures, these are matters for media debates. How do you apportion the credit for it?
No, but what did Modi do? Say, energize the cadre?
I think he energized the cadre. He added enthusiasm. His rallies had an unprecedented attendance. And he certainly did contribute immensely as far as the campaign is concerned. In one sense, at a national level, he led the campaign.
Would you also say that somewhere, if there could have been anti-incumbency against your 2 governments, he perhaps helped in removing them?
You see, the anti-incumbency against our 2 governments probably was not there. If it was there, we wouldn't have been re-elected with such a large mandate in those 2 states. The social schemes have done exceedingly well. And therefore, the possibility of there being anti-incumbency in these states wasn't there. I think Modi's campaign did give the necessary bite as far as our campaign was concerned.
Before the session started, we had talked about this. What does this result do to the Congress?